Air fryers have gone from a novelty appliance to a genuine kitchen staple, and in 2026 the market is more crowded and more competitive than ever. Between dual basket monsters built for big families, oven-style models that ditch the basket entirely, and compact travel-friendly versions small enough to toss in a bag, there's a real air fryer for pretty much every kitchen and every budget. Number 9. Cuisinart Air Fryer. Starting off at number 9 is the Cuisinart Air Fryer, a straightforward, no-frills basket model that earns its spot mainly through simplicity rather than standout performance. With a 4.5 core capacity and just 4 core functions, air fry, roast, bake, and keep warm, it's built for someone who wants a compact, easy-to-use machine without a steep learning curve. In hands-on testing, it didn't need to preheat before cooking and included helpful toss and shake reminders to keep food cooking evenly throughout the cycle, both genuinely convenient touches for a budget-friendly machine. The touchscreen interface lit up as soon as it was tapped, making it easy to move between functions without digging through a manual, and its dishwasher-safe parts kept cleanup simple after each use. Where it stumbled in testing was consistency with larger cuts of meat, since a whole chicken came out with some undercooked spots after the standard cook time, requiring an extra 13 minutes in the basket to finish properly. A reminder that its maximum temperature of 400 degrees Fahrenheit and modest airflow aren't quite in the same league as pricier, more powerful machines. Cookies and roasted potatoes came out serviceable but unremarkable, neither burnt nor undercooked, just solidly average. For anyone who mainly wants quick weeknight basics like fries, nuggets, and reheated leftovers, and isn't planning to regularly cook whole proteins, the Cuisinart is a perfectly reasonable, affordable entry point into air frying. It's not going to wow anyone with crispy, restaurant-quality results, but as a simple, compact machine that gets everyday snacks and sides done without fuss, it holds a legitimate, if modest, spot on this list. Number 8. Dash Tasty Crisp Pro Max. At number 8 is the Dash Tasty Crisp Pro Max, an 8-quart aluminum basket air fryer that stands out mainly for offering a genuinely large cooking capacity at a notably low price point. Dash has built a loyal following with other kitchen appliances over the years, and this model continues that budget-friendly reputation, ready to cook without any preheating step, and including a built-in shake and toss reminder to help food brown evenly throughout the cycle. In testing, it didn't produce the crispiest fries or nuggets in the lineup, coming out on the softer, slightly soggier side compared to pricier competitors, but it genuinely excelled with a whole chicken, producing an appealingly golden, tan-colored skin that testers found immediately appetizing. Its cookies also came out with a good, balanced color, not burnt and not underdone, even if the texture wasn't quite as refined as some of the higher-end machines on this list. One real downside is noise, since it runs noticeably louder than a typical refrigerator hum during operation, which some users may find distracting during a longer cook cycle. It also includes a pause function, letting you check on or reposition food mid-cook without restarting the entire cycle, a small but genuinely useful feature for a budget machine. With a maximum temperature capped at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, it won't quite match the searing power of premium models. But for the price, the 8-quart capacity alone makes it a strong option for anyone cooking for a larger household who doesn't want to pay a premium price for that extra room. It's not the most refined air fryer on this list, but as a genuinely large capacity, budget-conscious option, it earns its place. Number 7. Beautiful by Drew Barrymore Air Fryer. Coming in at number 7 is the Beautiful by Drew Barrymore Air Fryer, a 6-quart model that leans heavily into aesthetics and ease of use, and largely delivers on both fronts. Available in 10 different colors, it's specifically designed to look good sitting out on a countertop rather than hidden away in a cabinet, which has made it a genuinely popular choice for people who care about how their kitchen appliances look as much as how they perform. Its non-stick coating made it one of the easiest machines in testing to wipe clean afterward, requiring minimal scrubbing even after a full day of cooking greasy foods. Where it's more limited is functionality, offering just 4 core modes: air fry, roast, dehydrate, and reheat, without some of the baking or broiling versatility found on pricier competitors. Performance across the board came out solidly average rather than exceptional, cooking chicken, fries, and cookies competently, without any single category truly standing out, though it genuinely impressed during a strawberry dehydrating test, producing crisp, well-dried fruit in a reasonable amount of time. Its temperature range tops out at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and testers noted its noise level ran a bit louder than some competitors during operation. Given its accessible price point, it holds up surprisingly well against pricier machines, especially for anyone whose air frying needs are mostly limited to quick snacks, fries, and reheating leftovers rather than more ambitious cooking projects. For anyone who wants an appliance that looks genuinely stylish on the counter, cleans up with minimal effort, and handles everyday basics competently, it's a solid, attractive choice, even if it doesn't lead the pack on raw cooking performance. Number 6. Ninja Air Fryer Pro XL AF181. At number 6 is the Ninja Air Fryer Pro XL AF181, a 6.5-quart machine built specifically around one core promise: serious crisping power for larger batches of food. With a maximum temperature of 450 degrees Fahrenheit and a max crisp function designed to push heat and airflow harder than standard settings, it's built for anyone who wants deeply crispy, almost fried-style texture on foods like wings, fries, and nuggets. And in testing, it delivered exactly that, producing Dino nuggets and fries that came out crispy, if occasionally a touch overdone for some tastes. Its extra-large basket, rated to hold around 9 pounds of wings at once, makes it a genuinely strong choice for bigger households or anyone who regularly cooks in bulk rather than single portions. And roasted potatoes came out with an ideal texture, crisp on the outside while staying soft inside. Where it fell short in testing was baking, with cookies coming out underwhelming compared to other machines on this list, and its temperature and timing settings are locked into 15-minute increments rather than fully customizable, which can make fine-tuning a recipe more difficult than on machines with more granular controls. The most significant complaint from testers was noise, with the machine running loud enough to be heard clearly from across an entire room during operation, a real consideration for anyone cooking in a smaller living space or during early morning or late night hours. Despite those trade-offs, its sheer crisping power and generous capacity make it a genuinely strong pick for anyone whose top priority is maximum crunch on fried-style foods, especially when cooking for a crowd. Number 5. Ninja Crispy. Landing at number 5 is the Ninja Crispy, a genuinely different kind of air fryer built around portability rather than raw capacity or power. Instead of a bulky countertop footprint, it's compact and travel-ready, constructed with a glass cooking vessel rather than the usual non-stick basket. And it comes bundled with 2 Tempware containers designed specifically to double as meal prep storage, letting you cook a portion and then store or reheat it in the same container later. Reviewers praised it specifically for feeling portable and intuitive, noting that despite its compact size, it still manages to deliver the power of a full-sized model in a travel-ready, glass design. That combination of a smaller footprint and genuine cooking performance is exactly what's made it stand out in a market crowded with oversized dual basket machines, since it's specifically built for people who are short on counter space, cooking for 1 or 2, or who want an air fryer they can realistically bring along on a trip or use in a dorm room or small apartment. The glass cooking vessel also offers a practical advantage over standard plastic or coated metal baskets, since it lets you see food cooking in real time without opening the lid and losing heat, and it avoids some of the long-term where that non-stick coatings can develop over years of scrubbing. It's not designed to compete directly with larger family-sized machines on raw capacity, and anyone regularly cooking for a full household will likely want something bigger. But for solo cooks, small households, or anyone prioritizing genuine portability without sacrificing real air frying performance, the Crispy carved out a distinct, genuinely useful niche in an increasingly crowded market. Number 4. Instant Pot Vortex Plus Clear Cook Air Fryer. Coming in at number 4 is the Instant Pot Vortex Plus Clear Cook Air Fryer, a 6-quart model that earned particular praise in testing for 2 very specific things: chicken and cookies. With clear viewing windows built into the design, it's easy to keep an eye on food throughout the cooking process without opening the basket, and its 6 core functions, including crisp, broil, roast, dehydrate, bake, and reheat, give it solid all-around versatility for a mid-range price point. In testing, it produced the best-tasting and best-looking cookies of the entire lineup, delivering a batch that was genuinely soft to the touch even an hour after coming out of the machine, a detail that stood out clearly against several competitors that either overbaked their cookies or left them stuck to the tray. It also handled a whole chicken impressively, turning out dark, crispy, golden brown skin with a genuinely juicy interior, aided by a built-in reminder that pings partway through the cook cycle to prompt you to turn the food for more even results. The one real drawback in testing was that it's the only model in this lineup that requires a preheating step before you can actually start cooking, which adds a few extra minutes to every single use, and was the main factor holding back its overall score. Its temperature range spans from a notably low 95 degrees all the way up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, giving it more flexibility at the lower end than most competitors, useful for gentler tasks like proofing or dehydrating. For anyone who bakes often or wants consistently great results with whole proteins, and doesn't mind the small extra step of preheating, this model delivers some of the most genuinely impressive results in this whole lineup. Number 3. Our Place Wonder Oven. At number 3 is the Our Place Wonder Oven, a 13-quart model that breaks from the traditional basket design entirely in favor of a sheet pan, oven-style layout. And that structural difference is exactly what makes it stand out. Rather than tossing food into a round or rectangular basket, You slide a flat sheet pan into the unit much like a miniature convection oven, which testing found led to more even, thorough cooking, particularly for baked goods like cookies, which came out looking and tasting close to what you'd expect from a full-size traditional oven, without needing parchment paper or non-stick spray to keep them from sticking. A whole chicken cooked in the Wonder Oven came out genuinely juicy and flavorful, one of the strongest results across the entire test group, and its compact footprint despite the generous 13-quart capacity makes it a particularly strong option for smaller kitchens where counter space is tight. It also runs impressively quiet compared to many basket-style competitors, a genuine advantage for anyone cooking during early mornings or in open-concept living spaces. Its temperature range spans from 200 to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, giving it real versatility across delicate baking and more aggressive roasting or air frying tasks. The main limitation testers noted was its dial control, which operates in 10 to 60-minute increments rather than allowing for more precise, minute-by-minute adjustments, making it slightly less exact for recipes that call for an in-between cook time. It's also worth noting that despite its generous overall capacity, its shape isn't ideal for very large or bulky foods that don't fit well on a flat sheet pan. For anyone who wants oven quality, evenly cooked results in a smaller, quieter countertop footprint, though it's one of the standout picks in this entire lineup. Number 2. Philips 2000 Series Air Fryer. At number 2 is the Philips 2000 Series Air Fryer, a 4.4-quart machine that earned a runner-up spot in testing thanks to consistently strong results across baking, dehydrating, and roasting whole proteins. Its rapid air technology circulates hot air aggressively throughout the cooking chamber, and in testing that translated to genuinely excellent results with a whole chicken, producing skin that testers rated as the best-looking and best-tasting of the entire lineup, with a texture that landed in a satisfying middle ground, not quite as intensely juicy as some competitors, but far from dry either. It was also the fastest machine in testing at dehydrating strawberries, turning out crisp, fully dried fruit in about a third of the time some competing machines needed, a genuinely significant difference for anyone who dehydrates food regularly. Cookies came out particularly well too, staying soft to the touch even a full hour after being removed from the machine, while several competitors either overbaked their batch or left cookies stuck to the tray. Its touchscreen interface was praised as clear and easy to navigate, and its non-stick tray and dishwasher-safe parts made cleanup straightforward after even a long day of heavy use. Its one real weak spot in testing was smaller, quicker cooking items like chicken nuggets and fries, which came out slightly undercooked compared to some competitors, suggesting it performs best with foods that benefit from longer, more thorough cook times rather than fast, high-heat snacks. With a temperature range running from 140 to 392 degrees Fahrenheit and a genuinely wide range of built-in functions, from grilling and stir-frying to defrosting and keeping food warm, it's an impressively versatile all-rounder that just barely missed out on the top spot. Number 1. Cosori Turbo Blaze Air Fryer. And that brings us to number 1. And the winner is the Cosori Turbo Blaze Air Fryer, a 6-quart, 9-function machine that earned the single best overall score across an entire day of head-to-head testing against its competitors. With a stainless steel build, a maximum temperature of 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and a genuinely wide range of functions including air fry, roast, bake, broil, dehydrate, proof, and reheat, it delivered consistent, reliable results across nearly every single category tested. It cooked Dino nuggets and fries evenly, roasted potatoes to a crisp exterior without drying out the inside, and produced one of the best-looking whole chickens in the entire lineup, with minimal charring and a deep, appetizing brown color throughout. Its touchscreen interface lit up instantly at the first tap, with every setting, function, temperature, and timer clearly displayed and easy to adjust, even when deviating from the machine's built-in presets to follow a specific recipe. It also proved to be one of the quietest machines tested, running with little to no noticeable noise during operation, a genuinely meaningful advantage for anyone cooking in a shared or open living space. It's backed by an enormous base of real-world user feedback too, with over 12,000 5-star reviews from buyers, reinforcing just how consistently well it performs outside of a single controlled test. Its main drawbacks were minor, since the tray takes a while to cool down fully after cooking, and very small foods can occasionally slip through the basket's grates. But across baking, roasting, air frying, and everyday ease of use, no other machine in this lineup matched its consistency, which is exactly why the Cosori Turbo Blaze earns the top spot as the best air fryer of 2026.